Absolutely.
They'll be able to afford what they need. Nazar scores the first goal of the season. Swatted towards the net, blocked in front on the doorstep. Score! The Panthers answer, and it's the fourth line. Poking it home. A.J. Greer. We're tied at 1. In the 10 games he played in the regular season for the Panthers, but then 6 goals in the finals.
Unbelievable.
He was unbelievable.
Unreal.
Goal. Shorthand side as Verhaeghe is able to beat Knight, stuffing one home on the power play, and the Panthers have the lead. Softly off the end boards to himself. The outlet to Rodriguez, center circle. Cross corner it goes. Leaning in, Samoskevich out in front. Score! Tip top on Buckquist. Out of midair from the Samoskevich feed. The Panthers have the lead.
So Vladar is starting to put together a pretty good game, and goal now for Philadelphia. There's a look at Jones after taking that puck, trying to shake it off. Rodriguez centers, Lundell, he scores! They beat Vladar on the power play. Petrie on the loose puck. Up ahead, A.J. Greer leaves it. Here's a shot that goes wide from Cunnin. Marchand back on the ice, fires, and he scores! It's Brad the Cat! Marchand gives Florida the lead. Here's Shabbat, heavy pressure by Jones. Giroux shoots, blocked in front, and now Jones will get a clear. Look out! Marchand's got a breakaway! Marchand is in! To the backhand! And he scores! What a goal by Brad Marchand! Ekblad knocks it down. Senators are in a change. Rodriguez over the line. Moving and shooting. Ooh, glove save. And then it goes in. Omar thought he had it. Oh. Jones gives to Marchand. He turns and has Aaron Ekblad. Runs into the circle and shoots and scores! Aaron Ekblad makes it 3-1 Panthers.
And now Verhaeghe. Petrie shoots, and they score!
Good hustle by Rodriguez. Now the Panthers numbers the other way. Here's Lundell. Waiting, Samoskevich in front, shoots and scores! It's Mackey on the power play! Forsling sends it in front. Here's a chance. Score! On the score sheet is Sam Reinhart, and the Panthers have a half dozen.
Any lanes by an opposition player.
Here comes Lundell. Forsling to the net. Lundell shoots, save, rebound just wide by Reinhart. Reinhart again, backhander, score! Short-handed goal, a huge one by Sam Reinhart. Gives to Bennett. Here's Reinhart. For the entry, cross ice, Marchand in front. Reinhart circles the net, they score! Sam Bennett's got it! His first of the season, and the Panthers have tied it.
Made 38 saves on Monday in the win over the Maple Leafs. Here's Marchand, comes out in front and scores!
Oh, a line adjustment by Paul Maurice. This line together.
Here's Marchand, has Rodriguez going to the net. Marchand holds with a chance, saved by Allen. Rebound, Marchand again. Then Rodriguez scores! And the Panthers get the lead, $1:59 into the game.
Lundell along the wall in the corner. Slips one to Marchand along the net line. A shot comes in, rang off the iron, behind Swayman, reaching at it. They score! The Panthers strike first on the power play to get things started.
If you could get out of there quick, now you can get your own forecheck going. Otherwise, you're just stuck in the mud.
Right off the face-off, Greer scores, and it's 2-0 Panthers.
Okay, so that's the worst-case scenario.
Started with Lundell in the back end, absorbing contact from Pasternak. Marchand sauces one ahead, moving in, Lostarinen off the iron, he scores! Florida's got the lead in the third. Forsling up ahead, an outlet for Bennett. Bennett centers, Verhaeghe shoots off the post, and it ricochets in.
off the stick of Andrew Peak, and Florida's got the lead.
Panthers looking to beat Jari and get the goal back that Raquel scored a few minutes ago. Here's Samoskevich shooting. Score! Mackie Samoskevich on the power play, and the Panthers are on the board. Samoskevich. Reinhart gives back to Mackie. He moves in. Here's Reinhart shooting, and he scores! Sam Reinhart power play goal. They are within one in the third. Looking to go again. Losterinen at center. It's Lundell picking it up. Losterinen in front. Marchand on the backhand. Yes, sir! Brad Marchand, second of the night. They've cut it to a one-goal game again. Rodriguez is there to help and control. Rodriguez got it ahead of Verhaeghe. Here's Reinhart. He's in. Reinhart to the net. He shoots and scores! Sam Reinhart puts the Cats on the board. Here's Gadjevich on the forecheck. All over White Cloud. Gets the steal. Greer in front. Once, twice, and then Schwinn scores! Cole Schwinn! Oh, that's big for him and the Panthers. It's 2-0. And now Greer on the ice. Losterinen shaking it off on the bench. Marchand, meanwhile, with a shot saved. Greer, the wraparound score! A.J. Greer! Had it tipped off his stick. Ekblad up in the play. Moves it into the Anaheim zone. Losterinen in the corner. Samoskevich in front. It's Lundell. Score! And they're on the board and they're alive.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Lundell wins the draw cleanly. Carter Verhaeghe. Samoskevich straight on Verhaeghe. Now it's Jones. He'll let the wrister go. Score! Reinhart was out in front. The comeback Cats have tied it with 3:06 to go.
Who's your daddy and what did he do?
Ramped it in cross ice. Lundell picks it off. Here comes Losterinen up ahead for Brad Marchand with a chance. He scores! Back in the lineup and back on the score sheet. But it was knocked away. Rodriguez on the loose puck. Turns and shoots and hit the post. And then Verhaeghe just missed wide. And then Reinhart scores! Reinhart extends the goal streak, and that's 300 for him in his career.
He almost had the first one there on the deflection, but it went off the post.
Losterinen for Bennett. For Samoskevich over to Forsling. In front, bouncing puck, score! Sam Bennett got it for the Panther lead. The 37-year-old trying to give the 37-year-old Bobrovsky a chance to win it. Marchand races in onto Smith, flying into the zone, and he scores! Oh yeah! Cutter Gauthier, the only goal, 3:09 in on a breakaway. Panthers get a takeaway, clear to center. Marchand's got it. Marchand breaks in to the net, and he scores! Another goal for Brad Marchand, and we're tied. And the point streak's at 5 games.
And the Panthers have got into the offensive zone, and it's just a really good position by the Ducks taken away.
Rodriguez breaks in on the feed. The shot, he scores! Great pass by Samoskevich, and Evan Rodriguez has tied the game.
Career number 99 for Erod.
Wade shoots.
Oh, that was off the glove.
Here's Rodriguez now. Gets to in the front of the net. The feed, they score! Losterinen was out in front. The Panthers have their first lead of the night in Anaheim.
Those numbers powered by the SAP Coaching Inside app. No score early. Here's Jeff Petrie, shoots it. Big rebound in front, they score! And the Panthers strike early, 2:06 in, and it's 1-0.
He wants them to move a little bit more in the offensive zone up top with the puck. He wants them to be engaged on the rush.
Stolen there, Marchand ties it. On a giveaway, Marchand on the puck, and it's 2-2. Couldn't connect.
Verhaeghe back in. Now Verhaeghe gets it back. Pass in front. Backhander. Rebound. And I believe it's in.
Yeah, that's in.
That's in the net. The Panthers have scored and taken a 3-2 lead.
And puts it down the ice.
Now Philip Deneau gets a pass. Fiala drops it off. Kempe lost it. Again, Lundell, a short-handed break. He comes in, he scores! Short-handed goal by Lundell. And the Panthers lead 4-2.
The zone for about a minute and a half at least.
Yeah, some of those Kings players had been there for about 2 minutes, Cassie. Now a turnover. Marchand with it, and he scores! What a shot by Marchand! And the Panthers on a turnover convert and make it 5-2.
You know, one thing about this Panther team, they've been through so much over the years. Nothing phases them. Right back at it with a shot on goal, save it, and they score! And there it is, the response! And Brad Marchand does it again! Wow, he is on fire. Is it easier for him here in Vegas than a place like Toronto?
I think so. Oh, here it is.
Petrie misses wide. Boquist shoots, score! Deflected in! Jesper Boquist with the slapper, and the Cats break out on top. Forsling up ahead. Marchand's got it along the wall. Marchand stick handles, and he scores a beauty! Brad Marchand with a gorgeous goal!
Oh, he is lean and mean and oh so far between.
Jones again for Marchand, who has won tonight. The two deadline pickups last year, Jones and Marchand. Shot on goal, score! It got through with the traffic in front. Jones took the shot, and the Panthers are up a pair again.
I think Reinhart.
And the Panthers break it out. Verhaeghe after the loose puck. Rolls up the boards. This is Mikkola shooting stick save. Rodriguez on the rebound, answers back. And we are tied at 1 in the blink of an eye. Back to even strength. Losterade works below the goal line. Here's Forsling. There's the shot, deflected, score! The Cats cash it in. They've got the lead. Anton Lundell. Jones. Verhaeghe lets it fly. Thompson the save. Reinhart the rebound, score! On the power play, Reinhart does it. Lundell at the Caps line. Sends it around the boards. Losterade put it behind the Washington net. Lundell out in front. Reinhart scores again! Reinhart second of the night from Lundell. Jones up at the line. Marchand and Jones play catch. Lundell's out in front. Jones shoots off the crossbar, and Verhaeghe scores! The Panthers have a handful. Battle along the boards. Lundell for Marchand. Empty net. He gives to Losterade. Etu shoots. And Marchand's got 1,000 points.
There it is. There it is.
The
Marchand.
102nd player in history to 1,000, and the Panthers are off the bench to mob him. Scramble off the faceoff. Free puck. Kicked over to Marchand. Backhander score! Brad Marchand does it again! We're tied. Just scored his 8th goal of the season. Gets it to the Panther line. No further. Here comes Bennett. Speeding in. Drop pass. Verhaeghe for Greer. The shot, score! A.J. Greer responds.
C5 full thumb.
Jones moving in with a chance. He scores! We are tied with less than 10 seconds left in the period. Noah Gregor in the offensive zone. Gets to the slot. Gregor on the backhand. Knocked down, and they score! Luke Cunnin has his first goal as a Panther, and he gives him the lead.
3 consecutive goals by the Florida Panthers.
Katie thanks. The Cats shorthanded now, down 2 forwards. Reinhart in front. Rodriguez scores! They've got 4 in a row now.
We've been talking about the last couple of games, just puck retrieval.
First on that puck.
Shots are 7-1 Panthers in the period. Ekblad keeps it alive. Marchand looks, sets up Lundell, score! It's 5 straight for the Panthers. Verhaeghe out in front. Greer is stopped point blank. What a chance. Greer looking for his second of the game. Mikkola slap shot, score! Deflected home. Bennett may have gotten a piece. Greer was there in front. It is 6-5. Oh, Jones moves and fires, deflected by Reinhart and stopped. That's a big good save there by the goaltender. Verhaeghe again, waits, sets up Reinhart in front, score! Seth Jones! Again against Pettersson. And Marchand takes it, empty netter, Brad Marchand, bingo! In his career. What a player Sam Reinhart is. He's got it now, chugging down the wing. Reinhart to the net, and he scores an absolute beautiful goal! Wow!
We've seen this move before. Oh, this is pretty as peach pie.
They can get the change now. Samoskevich speeding in, hunts down the loose puck. Puts it out in front, deflected, and they score! Anton Lundell ties the game at 1. Uvis Balinskis fires, knocked down in front. Bennett tracks it down. Balinskis again, cross ice feed, Samoskevich scores! Mackey makes it 4-2. Anton Lundell with the puck. Gets to the dot and shoots. Skinner the save. Rebound, score! Sam Reinhart out in front. The comeback Cats are within a goal.
Oh, see if the Panthers can get off to a nice quick start here. Nashville just 2 wins.
Greer scores. They do just that. 11 seconds into the game. A.J. Greer with Dad Wayne looking on. It's 1-0 Florida. Now the red-hot Reinhart moves it deep into the Nashville end. Reinhart 10 goals in his last 13 games. Balinskis in front stop. Rodriguez scores! And the Cats have a 2-0 lead. Evan Rodriguez. Panthers able to get the clear. Here comes Boquist, has a step, shoots and scores! Jesper makes it 3-2 Panthers. And Verhaeghe's got it. Nice feed. Seth Jones will skate out. Put it on the wing. Here's Greer, who has one tonight. Puts it out in front. Kicked out by Saros. And then they score. Sam Bennett tips it home. The Panthers have 4 goals in the first period. Marchand and Shea battle. In comes Samoskevich around the boards. Forsling at the point. Takes a shot, he scores! Forsling let it go, and the Panthers have a handful already. A.J. Greer left it for Balinskis. Verhaeghe along the board, centers, Greer shoots, he scores again! It's a 2-goal night! A.J. Greer! And he ties a career high for goals in a season. And he'll play back, Ekblad gets to it. And now Rodriguez breaks in, cuts in and shoots, save, rebound, Reinhart's got his goal. It's a 3-point night for Sam Reinhart, and the Panthers are pouring it on. Comes right in front of the net, Greer is covering. Dumps down the ice, look out for Verhaeghe, trying to get to it, he's there. Carter Verhaeghe, backhander, score! Oh, Dad's gotta love that. Verhaeghe gets one. It's 8-3 Panthers. Point shot. Sealer broke his stick. Verhaeghe on the move again, one-on-one. Plays down the boards, Bennett. Bennett drives to the net. And he draws a penalty, and then they score! Brad Marchand! The Cats strike first. And here comes Greer off the wing. Puts the brakes on, finds Ekblad. Out in front, Bennett to feed the shot, the goal! It's Carter Verhaeghe! Sam Reinhart on the ice as well, so you got both Sams. And Reinhart to Rodriguez, and the Panthers have the lead 54 seconds in.
Save the giblets.
For a couple of draft picks and a couple of prospects to bring in the Sams. The rest is history. 2-on-1. Greer to Bennett. Bennett finishes against his former team. It's 2-0. Tarasov keeps it moving. Lundell, cross-ice feed. Back it goes, Marchand scores! The Cats are alive. It's a one-goal game.
You could see it coming. It was building.
Lundell with Reinhart. Back through to Lundell and just going wide.
Oh, did they get away with one there?
Reinhart in front. Scores! Short-handed.
Oh, Wood, who's got 7 goals on the season, denied. Here comes Bennett with Verhaeghe. Bennett looks in front. Verhaeghe! Oh, just call him for daddy! How about that? The new Pops finds the back of the net.
And won't even try anymore.
I think it's more like 6-7 years now. Bob's doing 7th year. Oh, look out, it's Rodriguez! Waits it out and stuffs it home! Evan Rodriguez has tied the game. Marchand moves in. Merzlikins the save, the rebound wouldn't go. Here's Marchand again. To Seth Jones and the wrister. Score, deflected in. The Cats get one back. Verhaeghe was out at the net.
I'll give him a Dr. Pepper and a pork chop.
Rebound just got away from Verhaeghe. Bennett with a steal. Gives to Marchand again. Cross-ice feed, and they score! Verhaeghe again! They're within one.
He's got a huge pair, Carter Verhaeghe.
Reinhart, Bennett, back for Reinhart again. Here's Jones, shoot and score! The comeback Cats, 3 in a row, and we're even again. And the Panthers are coming the other way. 3-on-2. Marchand breaks in. Marchand to the net, and he scores a beauty! The Cats answer back.
As he does so often.
On that Blue Jacket power play, another stretch pass. Just out of the reach of Losterinen. Finds Lundell. Score! Kikos! Lundell has tied it at 6.
Oh, a brutal mistake by Elvis Merzlikins.
They lose possession. Bennett knocks it free, less than 10. It's Marchand. Final seconds. Marchand to Bennett. Let's go, baby! Sam Bennett. 7-6 win. Incredible. Works in behind the net against Mayfield. Samoskevich comes in, picks it clean. Samoskevich active early. Volitski shoots and scores! Uvis makes it 1-0.
Well, that line deserves it.
Panthers got the change while in the offensive zone. Bennett comes barreling in. Free puck, shot, score! They work the turnover. He remains hot. It's Carter Verhaeghe again for a 2-0 lead.
Oh, and boom goes the dynamite.
Now Lundell's got it. He'll make his way out against Schaefer. Jones joins the rush. Lundell with a lane. Seth Jones waits and shoots and scores! Mr. Jones, 3-1. Kavanaugh pressured. Verhaeghe trying to force him out. Forsling, empty net. Sam Reinhart, bingo!
That's points in 11 of the last 13 games, including 8 goals.
Well, Bennett's in there on the forecheck with the hit, and they work the turnover. Verhaeghe, Bennett turns, fires wide. Ekblad's got it along the wall. Flips it towards the net, score! Carter Verhaeghe does it again! He extends the goal streak, and we're tied at 1. Keeps this game 1-1. And Nico Mikkola, who was very active in the first, moves it ahead. Rodriguez with speed over the line. He's got Bennett. Shooting, score! Sam Bennett with a 2-point night. and he gives the Panthers the lead off the rush.
And again, the Panthers defense, Nico Mikkola.
Mammoth work it free. Schmidt is back out there. He turns it over to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe on the backhand in front. Score! Verhaeghe to Bennett. They cannot be stopped. 9 and 23 are putting on a show.
And that's all because of the pressure the Panthers put on Utah.
Barrett Hayton here. Anton Lundell. Florida wins the draw. In front, they score! Anton Lundell. And with 50.8 seconds remaining, Florida's taking a 4-3 lead.
Identify what their issues are. And this team is so veteran and so locked in and has been since camp. They just recover and fix. Gregor speeding in, scores! An answer for the Panthers. And we're tied at 1.
You play all year for to make the playoffs, to get a great seeding.
Fine play here, sets up Rodriguez, back to Greer, they score! Mackie Samoskevich, after some great work by A.J. Greer, set that all in motion.
Who's going to give up that really good odd man rush, a breakaway?
Panthers have the chance with Lundell, drags it to the net. And Unger couldn't get it. Lundell scores, and the Panthers break through. Anton Lundell, gorgeous goal. Panthers will look to get back in and not let him get the full change. And Verhaeghe's down the wing. Verhaeghe shooting, sticked away, rebound, score! It's Sam Bennett! And the Panthers have a 2-0 lead. Relentless pressure by the Panthers. And Jones up high. Marchand, Jones, there's the shot, blocked in front, bouncing puck. Marchand scores! What a pass by Sam Reinhart to set it up. Absolutely gorgeous, and it's 3-0 Panthers.
Yeehaw! Party with your grandma.
Rodriguez got a piece. Steele takes away. Now it's Lundell ahead for Marchand. The net is empty. Brad Marchand shoots. Bingo! A 2-goal night and a 3-point game, and the Panthers have salted it away. Radish try to get it out in front. Knocked away by Aaron Ekblad. He gives to Reinhart. Lundell moves ahead. It's a 2-on-1. Short-handed. Reinhart walks in, shoots, and scores! It's a shorty for Reinhart. 2:16 into the game. Hey, but it comes free to Hagel. Out in front. Oh, and Gord missed an open net. He hit the post on the far side. And the Panthers get out of it. Now they got a 3-on-1 with Mikko out of the box. Lundell shoots, scores! Anton Lundell off the rush. And good job by the Cats working the boards and getting that puck to center ice. Now scooped up by Aaron Ekblad. Gives to Verhaeghe along the wall. Verhaeghe shoots, score! They had Marchand driving to the net. And the Panthers have a 3-0 lead on the Lightning. And then he took it away from Samoskevich, Dastu. Panthers return the favor, chance, score! It's Sam Reinhart with his second of the night. And the Panthers are pouring it on. It's 4-0. That's center. Crozier broke his stick. Balinskis moves in. Uvis sets up for Verhaeghe on the backhand. He scores! Gorgeous goal. Here's Samoskevich back for Ekblad at the line. Samoskevich. Ekblad straight on, gets it towards the net, score! Deflected out in front, Lundell was there and the Panthers cash it in. We're even. Verhaeghe and Marchand together, nice speed. Marchand's got it, waits it out, has a man, Petrie slap shot blocked away. Here's Verhaeghe, score! They've got the lead. Bennett was out in front. The faceoff sponsored by Rooms to Go, and here we go in the third. And it goes deep into the LA zone. Marchand's got it. Sends it towards the net, deflected, score! Sam Bennett from Brad Marchand. 10 seconds into the period. Miller couldn't clear. Verhaeghe is there. Here's Bennett in front. Marchand turns, and it goes wide. Marchand again, score! Brad Marchand's on the score sheet, and the Panthers are alive. It's 3-1. They win the faceoff. It's Jones up at the line. Marchand now sweeps it in front. Deflected on goal, save, rebound, stop, and then they score! They get it back, and Sam Bennett. The Cats are within one with 2:25 left. Loose side of the net. Lundell fights for the puck. Rodriguez floats it to the net, blocked away. Marchand in front, the shot, score! Sam Reinhart ties it at 3. What a comeback! First shootout goal Bobrovsky's allowed this year. Rodriguez will try to reclaim the lead in round number 4. And he does! Erod gives him another chance. Circles up high, turns, shot blocked away. Jones out in front. Boquist shoots, score! Jesper Boquist shot it in! Greer with the screen. Here come the Cats again.
What?
Panthers settle it down and reset, trying to get it tied. Chance, Sam Reinhart! Oh, is it pretty?
I think we saw that last night.
Be the extra option.
Chance here, it's Reinhart for Luostarinen. Oh, what a save by Anderson! Another chance, Mikkola fires, score! It deflects in! The Panthers are on the board and they're within a goal.
Well, he should have scored on the first opportunity if it wasn't for the heroics.
Here comes Gregor, but he rolled away from him. Gosner spares, slams it off the wall, held in. Aaron Ekblad with a steal. Ekblad shoots, blocked away in front, and they score! Luke Cunnin! The comeback Cats have tied it in Carolina. The heart of a champion showing again. Lundell in deep for Reinhart. It rolls through to Luostarinen. Etu turns and shoots, blocked away. Here's Reinhart, feet in front, score! Anton Lundell from Sam Reinhart. They've done it again to Carolina. 3 in the third for the lead. He lifts to center ice for Greer. Greer sends it in, takes a funny hop right in front of the net. And taken by Bennett, who turns and shoots and scores! Sam Bennett! That's 4 in a row for the Panthers on Anderson. Paul Maurice making that change, putting Greer on Bennett's line and paid off. Reinhart's in front, the pass back, Jones, he scores! It's a handful for the Panthers in the third, and they're headed to the exits in Carolina. The Panthers have done it again to the Hurricanes. Samoskevich with the puck. Power play is over. Aaron Ekblad takes a shot. Rodriguez put it out in front and trickled through the blue paint. Luostarinen scores! He backhanded it in. The Panthers determined score on their first shot on goal of the night.
Great opportunity for the Panthers. Get right back into this game.
Off the draw, Seth Jones at the line, over to Samoskevich. They move it quickly here, and Brad Marchand slams it home. That is beautiful. He's got 21 on the year, and the Panthers are within a goal.
Oh, pass me the eggnog.
And Luostarinen sends it the other way. Reinhart along the board, taken by Protas, though. He is a big body, loose in the slot. Here's a chance, score! Lundell deflection in from Jeff Petrie. And we're tied. Samoskevich over the line, leaves it for Reinhart. Here's Marchand. Jones gives to Reinhart. There's the shot, he hit the post, no, it's in! Under the crossbar! What a shot by Sam Reinhart, 20th of the year. Final seconds of the power play. Jones. Here's Bennett, one-timer. Saved by Thompson. Tip scored! Brad Marchand does it again! His 22nd of the season has tied it. Lundell's line moves in. Here's Reinhart. Off the skate. He was looking for Luostarinen. Now Reinhart again. Into the slot. He's got it. But yes, sir! The Cats take the lead. Ekblad ripped it home. Luostarinen out of the box, got a piece of it, and Sam Reinhart on the clear to the empty net. Bingo! Sam Reinhart, what a night! Looking to get one by Montembeault. Marchand all the way through. Keeps it on his tape, curls into the slot, and shoots and scores! Brad Marchand! On the night they honored him for 1,000 points, he makes it 1-0. He's up on the all-time goals and points list. Reinhart off the draw. Scores! Sam Reinhart beats Montembeault for the insurance goal.
Oh, he is just so money.
Back onto the stick of Bennett. Bennett shoots. They're missing 3 players from their first unit. Tkachuk, Barkov, and Jones. Shot, score! Reinhart! Power play goal for the Panthers. They pull to within 2.
Lead the NHL. And a few others with 8, including Colorado. Bennett with a steal in the offensive zone. Bennett to the net. Tries to stop it and they score! The Panthers have the lead on Colorado. What an effort by playoff Sam.
That's a power forward move right there by Sam Bennett.
Forsling sends it around the boards. Chipped up high. It's Ekblad moving and shooting and scoring! Aaron Ekblad upstairs! It's a 2-1 Panther lead!
Greer to shoot it in. Kicks out of the corner. Loved by Verhaeghe. Tried to bank it in, and he does! Carter Verhaeghe from below the goal line. Banks it in off Joseph Woll, and the Panthers have life with 8:22 to go.
Trying to shake free. Finds Verhaeghe. Up ahead, it's Greer to backhand in. Montembeault busy in the opening 5.5 minutes of the period. The giveaway, and Bennett scores! Sam Bennett gets the Panthers on the board. A well-deserved goal for Florida. Bennett's out of the box, and Rodriguez gets free. Rodriguez carries, looks, and shoots. Save, rebound, Bennett scores! Sam Bennett's got 2 tonight, and the Panthers, with 8:37 to go, are down by 2. Had some words. Wow, that was just missed, flat out. Ekblad on the loose puck, puts it in the slot. Rodriguez cranks it up and scores! Evan Rodriguez at the end of the power play has tied the game.
It's an A-bomb from Erod.
Dancing to the net, he goes down, puck rolls to the corner. Lundell gets a hold of it. Gustav Forsling now on the ice. Verhaeghe's got a chance, he scores! The Panthers grab their first lead of the night from Carter Verhaeghe.
Oh, it's been a while for Carter Verhaeghe.
Floats it to Verhaeghe in the corner. Ekblad again, this time up at the line. Forsling's got a chance, walking in, slap shot, score! Everybody on the Gus bus! It's a 3-1 Panther lead in the third. Reinhart gets away from Byron. Feeds Verhaeghe. Reinhart took a hit in behind. He's back up and in front of the goaltender. Belinsky shoots, score! Reinhart took the hit, goes right to the front of the net, and the Panthers have the lead. Greer's got it. Greer shoots, score! A.J. Greer from Sam Bennett, and the Panthers are back on top.
We talk about Verhaeghe breaking out with a couple of goals his last 3 games.
On face-off win, Ekblad, Forsling. Blocked away in front, then Lundell with a chance. Ellis made the save, it's loose, they score! They jammed it home! And the Panthers have the lead 3-2.
Oh, hot chocolate for everyone.
Bounces out in front. Greer with the puck, over to Verhaeghe. And A.J. Greer with the net empty. Bingo! 2 goals for Greer. Samuelson shaken up on the play. The Panthers lead it now 4-2. Uvis stayed with it. Here comes Vilmanis. Sanders Vilmanis' 3rd NHL goal gives to Samiskevich. Gets to the slot. It rolls and then Belinsky scores! New contract and a goal, and we're tied. Uvis Balinskis.
Uvis, my man. Yeah, it was a tough play there for Balinskis. He didn't realize there was pressure, back pressure, when he had control of the puck in a dangerous area in front of his net.
Bennett comes right in front, they score! A.J. Greer! And the Panthers, after the successful coach's challenge and the save by Tarasov, get the game's first goal. Bjornfoot to Mikkola. Verhaeghe turns and shoots. It rolls in front. Score! Sam Bennett. He's got a 2-point night, and the Panthers respond to tie the game.
He's always so tough in front of the net to cover.
24 goals on the season to lead the Panthers. And he has torched Logan Thompson in his career. Here's Balinskis. One-timer score! Uvis Balinskis! Scored last night, scores tonight. The Panthers have the lead. Reinhart turns. Lundell, empty net. Bingo! Reinhart sets up Lundell, and the Panthers lead it 4-2 late.
Reinhart could have maybe taken that shot himself, but
it's Greer up ahead. It's Sam Bennett with Verhaeghe with the empty net. Carter Verhaeghe pops it. And the Panthers with a huge response again. January 16th of 2014. Panthers trying to get one to get the potential comeback started, and Eetu Luostarinen gets it to the net. He scores! There it is! They're on the board, and it's 3-1.
Sam Reinhart, all kinds of issues. Ekblad, Forsling have had a few offerings here in this game so far.
Tkachuk's got the puck, centers for Bennett, score! Matthew Tkachuk's first point of the season sets up Bennett for the 1-0 lead. Here's Anton Lundell. You know how good he's been during his career in the shootouts. Trying to get the Panthers on top against Connor Hellebuyck. Oh, that's beautiful from Lundell. He snaps it home.
You see on this play, Hellebuyck makes the first move, and then the wickets open up.
Now free behind the Minnesota net. Verhaeghe works it around Ekblad. Takes a shot, save, rebound, Reinhart, score! Sam Reinhart pops it home off the Ekblad shot, and the Panthers have the lead.
Oh, a rebound goal, and Sam Reinhart, he battled hard.
And the Panthers get to it. Verhaeghe out in front of the backhand, score! Power play goal. Marchand gets it. Welcome back to the lineup, and the Panthers have the lead. Tkachuk again. Reinhart again. Stick save is made. Race to the puck. Deflects in front. Tkachuk, the feed, the score! Sam Bennett from Matthew Tkachuk. And we're tied at 3. Boldy trying to play it. Panthers get the takeaway. Verhaeghe's on the move with Marchand. Verhaeghe to the net in front. Marchand, let's go home, baby! Brad Marchand ends it, and the Panthers win it overtime. Wow!
Position, Bennett, Reinhart.
Bjornfoot's got it. Circling the net, the wraparound attempt. It's in! And the Panthers have the lead. Toby Bjornfoot on the wraparound, his first goal in 5 years.
Their bench, when they were trying to make a wholesale change, and the defensemen, they had 4 defensemen on there.
Samoskevich has it, moves in and shoots. Knight behind him. It's in! And the Panthers reclaim the lead. Samoskevich took the shot, and it's a 2-1 Panther lead. Forsling, nice feed to Rodriguez. Breaking in. Stops, waits, centers. Verhaeghe scores! Great play by Rodriguez to set it up, and the Cats are up by a pair. Ekblad gets there. Luostarinen the chip. Rodriguez for Reinhart. Backhand, empty net. Bingo! Sam Reinhart salts it away.
What a great assist. Another one. Oh, the last 8 games the home team has won.
Verhaeghe, the feed, the shot. Oh, Toby! He's got a 2-goal game. How do you like that? Turnover in front. Vilnius, there it is! The Vilnius running wild. His first NHL goal. Petrie steps up. It's still in the Mammoth end. Vilnius again works. Here's a steal. Vilnius in front, and now Schwinn scores! Cole Schwinn has tied it. The Panthers relentless on the forecheck. Bennett moves into the Utah zone for Verhaeghe. Shot score with 14 and a half seconds left. Carter Verhaeghe. It's a one-goal game. You see all those Panthers looking up at the clock saying, how much do we have left to try?
Catch that defenseman. A little bit flat-footed.
Vilnius chips in. And Sandis goes in after the puck. Out in front, Greer deflected and they score! The Panthers' fourth line produces one, and they've got that first goal here in St. Louis, 3:12 into the game. They control the draw here. Matthew Tkachuk setting up along the boards. Bennett has Balinskis straight on. There's the shot. Hope for the save. Rebound score! Sam Reinhart on the power play, and we're even at 2.
Oh, that's sweet as a panda bear right there.
Tkachuk retrieves. Bennett breaks in. Off to the wing, Losterinen has Tkachuk out in front. Tkachuk ka-ching! His first goal of the season. Forsling's in there as well. And the Panthers keep it in. Tkachuk moves to the net, grabs it and scores again! Tkachuk ka-ching! He's got 2, and we're tied at 4. Samoskevich circles the net. Here's Forsling, we're back to 5-on-5. Rodriguez has a chance, score! The Cats cash it in! Losterinen was out in front, it's 1-0.
Good energy in their last outing.
Look at the lines tonight, sponsored by BMW. Vilmanis for Mikkola, slap shot, hit the back of Greer. Vilmanis shoots and scores! Oh, the Vilmania is really running wild! 37 seconds into the game!
And that they just cannot let the Sabres in behind them.
Rodriguez, the deflected score! It's tipped home and the Panthers have a 2-0 lead early on. Balinskis again, Tkachuk's out in front of Lyon. Here's Verhaeghe looking for a shooting lane. The feed to Reinhart. Balinskis score! Uvis, and we're even.
6th in the NHL in scoring, 25 points in the month of January for Pastrnak. He was the NHL's 2nd star of the month. Turnover, Losterinen closes, shoots and scores! A2, Losterinen! And the Panthers take a 1-0 lead. Matthew Tkachuk leaving it for Lundell. Grips toward the middle. Tkachuk side of the net. Scanning, going to Balinskis, steps and shoots. He scores! Uvis, Balinskis! 30 seconds into the second power play goal. We're tied. Swipe that one wide. Back in front. It's hands Reinhart. He's denied by Korpisalo. Balinskis accepting it at the line. Fire down low. A redirect. Korpisalo. And it trickles in. They score. Again on the power play. And the Panthers take a 3-2 lead. These two teams meeting for the 2nd time on the year. First time since October. Carry forward, and Lundell goes to Reinhart, closing in front, score! Anton Lundell! Brad Marchand, 23% in his Hall of Fame career. Marchand racing in, and he scores!
Well, the speed by Marchand is what gets Korpisalo.
Lundell across the line. It's for Boquist, gets to the goal line. Centering pass. There's room. Another post hit score! The rebound. Boquist able to pour it home. It looks like off the Samoskevich wrister. Unless on the carom, it is Samoskevic's goal. Off the post and in.
This year out of the Olympic break, trying to make up ground and chase down a spot. So this is a big game here tonight. Lundell sends it to the net. Here's Marchand, score! The Cats strike first. Ekblad all the way up high to Forsling. Back the other way. That puck took a funny hop in the Panther favor. Rodriguez the feed for Verhaeghe, shoot, score! Power play goal! It's a 2-0 Panther lead early.
He's the 6th most.
2 really good saves in this game. Oh, knocked away! Rodriguez shorthanded, all alone, walking in. What a move, and he scores! Rodriguez with a beauty, short-handed. Puck along the boards, Tavares got to it. Wow. It looked like a sure one for Marchand. This time, bingo! They won't get him twice. Marchand's got 2 tonight. Forsling, good battle there. Here comes Bennett with the empty net. Bennett gets by Ekman Larsson. Tkachuk, ka-ching! The Cats have a handful. It's 5-1. Without the tip, Marchand off the draw. Shot was blocked. Free puck. Here's Tkachuk in front. Score! Tkachuk, ka-ching! Matthew has tied it. And now down to 40 seconds to go. Sam Reinhart over to Bennett. The shot. Oh, it bounces and they score! They get it back and it's 3-2 with half a minute to go. They're not done yet.
Greer across the line, chips to Vilmanis, gloves it down. Backhander, star! Sandis Vilmanis. The fourth line able to strike. They convert the 2-on-1, and the Panthers have the early lead.
The first crack of the game.
They have a power play goal in 5 straight games. Bennett walks it in, wrist shot, score! 2-0 Florida. Sam Bennett, a bullet of a wrister that beats Riddick. And the Panthers off to a terrific first period start here on the island.
Pass Barzal to a vacant point. Racing over his Pellick to try and keep it onside. Instead, springing free is Bennett. Backhander. Score!
Sam Bennett with his second of the game. Retaking the lead, the Florida Panthers. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in regulation time. Ekblad walks it in. Room now, that long wrist shot. Score! Reinhart fired it! And the Panthers have tied the game with just under 2 minutes to go. On the go by Sam Reinhart.
Balinskis back to 5-on-5. Rodriguez turns with it and shoots. Knocked down in front. Lundell scores! On the backhand, Anton Lundell gets the Panthers even. Walks over the line, shifts to the middle. Here's Lundell shooting, deflects around to Reinhart. Ekblad, score, deflected in. Mikkola may have gotten a stick on that puck, the big fella. Reeves did make a really good save. Here they are again. Tkachuk's got Ekblad. Tarasov's heading to the bench. 2-man advantage, and Bennett scores. The Panthers cash it in on the 2-man advantage. Rasmussen takes a look around. Bennett's right on his hip. In comes Verhaeghe. Free behind the net. Verhaeghe gets to it. Pass in front, score! Tkachuk, ka-ching! Matthew Tkachuk set up by Verhaeghe. It's 1-0. Reinhart's on the move. It came all the way through the slot area. Marchand holds in. Reinhart scores! And the Panthers, as Tkachuk takes a shot from Sherratt, have the lead 2-1.
Another power play goal, and the Panthers get a nice bounce here.
Now Gibson's headed to the bench with the puck deep in the Panther zone. 6-on-5, net empty. Matthew Tkachuk for the hat trick. He got it! All 3 goals tonight by Matthew Tkachuk. The 6th hat trick of his career.
Well, so far so good for the Panthers. Their breakouts. Detroit trying to get that forecheck going, and the Panthers have been pretty clean coming out of the goal zone.
Vinny Hinostroza, his first game back with the Panthers, he deflects it in. How about that for Hinostroza? It's Hinostroza again. Mikkola, slap shot, score! Boquist was out in front. The Panthers have tied it in the 3rd. Ekblad fires, blocked away. Chuck holds it in. Nice feed to Verhaeghe. Wires one out, score! Verhaeghe has tied it with 90 seconds to go.
Oh, Schwaggy with the
the perfect shot.
Vinny hit by Sabrango. Here comes Bennett with 20. Tkachuk is with him. Matthew Tkachuk sets up for Hagee. Score! Carter for Hagee with a pair late. 4-3 Florida with 14 seconds to go. Sam Reinhart through center. Gains the line and gives to Samoskevich. Reinhart comes out in front, and then they score! Sam Bennett stuffs it in! It's a 1-1 game. Benning to Tkachuk. Rodriguez is on out in front of the net. Here's Benning, holding. Tkachuk one-timer in front, all the way through. Reinhart score! Let's go home, baby! Sam Reinhart wins it! 6.5 minutes after the Myers goal. Panthers look to respond. Luke Cunnin in front. Hinostroza scores! Vinny Hinostroza off the rush. His second as a Panther cuts the lead in half. Gets it towards the net. Saved by the corner. Losterinen was stopped. Time winds down. One more shot for Forsling. Deflected and Losterinen at the buzzer scores. That's what was good. It came with about half a second to go from Etu. Benning's shot blocked away by the stick of Sasson. Pettersson trying to clear. Good. Tkachuk, ka-ching! He finds the loose change at the net, and Matthew Tkachuk has tied the game at 1. Sponsored by Eldorado. Obviously, we saw came during COVID in Detroit. Hagee got it out in front. It's Tkachuk setting up Bennett for the goal. 2-point night. Matthew Tkachuk. The Cats are within 1. Put out in front, Savoy. Backhand pass broken up. Here come the Panthers. And Cole Reinhart breaking in. Reinhart to the net, scores! What a goal by Cole Reinhart. His first as a Panther.
Oh, that's just a peach, hon.
Greer carries behind the net. Trying to get it out in front. Now Rodriguez will pick it up along the boards. Final minute of the period. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine. The shot, and they score. A.J. Greer tips it in. Benning gets his second assist of the game. It's 2-0. Ingram was scrambling in the net. Jones keeps in. Tkachuk behind the net. Out in front for a shot. Save made by Ingram on Bennett. Then they score. Anton Lundell. Power play goal for the Panthers. They've got a 3-0 lead in Edmonton.
He looks like me getting out of bed.
Verhaeghe scores! Tkachuk sets him up. That may salt it away. And Carter Verhaeghe's got another 20-goal season to his name. Backhander wide. Here's Cole Reinhart off the side of the net. Nosek retrieves for Sabrango. Greer lets it fly. Score! The Panthers get on the board. Cole Reinhart was out in front of the net as Greer took the shot. Jumped away from Beniers. Here comes Noah Gregor with foot. 2-on-1 develops for the Panthers. Gregor for foot in front. Score! Foot finishes it off for the game's first goal. Losterinen in control. Sets up Rodriguez for the blast. Blocked out in front. Backhander score! Vinny Hinostroza! Road trip, put up his 20th goal of the season, looking for 21 right at the net. He just couldn't get to it, and then he banks it in for Hagee. It's 3-0. Now it's Montour. Mike Benning is there to make the defensive play. Gregor's on the move with foot again. Gregor looking in front for foot. The foot can score. That'll be Noah Gregor's goal. Did it again off the rush. How about being rewarded with a shootout attempt? Vinny Hinostroza has had himself a strong game. Can he get one? What a fake and what a goal! Hinostroza, and the bench loves it.
Right wing now, Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe delays to the backhand, pitches it around. Bennett waiting for it at the half wall. Steers it up to Forsling. Long wrist shot. Score! Forsling tosses a long wrist shot on net.
like it was tipped home by Tkachuk. And that gets the Panthers on the board early here in the third. That shot again blocked by Middleton, and he's hurt. Down to the goal line it goes. Tkachuk, seam pass, worked, shot, blood! A one-time seeing eye shot over the shoulder of Volstad, and we're tied!
Heineman's been on a couple teams since, now with the Islanders. And here he is, pressure by Jones, and Tkachuk's got a breakaway. Matthew, in all alone, to the backhand, Tkachuk, ka-ching! It's 1-0, Florida.
We used to call Ray Shepherd old sweet hands, but boy, you see a pair of mitts right there.
Against the Rangers, it would be Bobrovsky's game, we would figure.
Yeah, Bobrovsky's won 4 of his last 5.
Here's Tkachuk again between the legs. You gotta be kidding me! Matthew Tkachuk with a highlight reel goal. Here's Boquist. Samoskevich with a chance. Tipped away and then knocked out of the air. And it's in the net. The Panthers get one and they spoil the shutout.
Good instincts there by Boquist to keep going to the net. Samoskevich.
In Italy, together for Team USA, the face-off sponsored by Rooms to Go. And look out right in front, Noah Gregor scores! The former Ottawa Senator, 8 seconds into the game. Lars Eller buzzing around on the penalty kill, the veteran centerman. Now it's Bennett, over to Tkachuk at the line. Feed to the middle, it's Seth Jones out in front, score! Mackie Samoskevich! It's a 2-0 Panther lead, 66 seconds into the game. And Tkachuk gives to Ekblad. Jones moving in and shooting, saved by Ullmark. Rebound shot, score! It's Carter Verhaeghe, and it's 3-0.
Holy Willy Wonka!
Gives back to Sabrango at the point. Jones, Sabrango with a wrister, blocked in front. Found by Losterine in the feed, the shot, they got another one! It's A.J. Greer! 4-0 Panthers. Certainly the team has not helped them out in front. And the Panthers have a 2-on-1. Bennett with Verhaeghe. Sam Bennett moves, Verhaeghe! It's a handful! The Cats have 5. Has 2 tonight, busts out of his own zone. Gets in over the line. Couldn't get a shot away. Then he lifts the stick on Stützle. Sets up Bennett right in front to feed the goal. Tkachuk, ka-ching! It's Matthew with a 4-point night. Greer. Good bump on Yoki Harju. And then the steal. Samoskevich quickly on the puck. Takes a shot. Score! Goals in 3 straight games. Mackey's hot. Against Ottawa, they were really the better team the full 60.
And led by that Bennett line. Boy, what a shift they're having.
Greer fires, blocked, taken by Bennett, score! Sam Bennett blisters the Bruins. It's 2-0.
Yeah, Panthers having a little bit of difficulty entering the Penguin zone with that puck.
Reinhart does here, stick save, rebound, Greer, he scores! And they get one back. A.J. Greer continues his strong play.
Instead, using your expression, goalie, they've really leveled it out.
Good shift here by Schwimp. Jones fires, score, and deflected in! And the Panthers have come back to tie it at 2.
Oh, tie your kangaroo down. Just shoot the puck.
They've had a good late run. Noah Gregor with speed. Oh, nice move, gets wide, gets to the net on the backhand, and scores a beauty! What a goal by Noah Gregor! Twisting with that puck, goes cross ice for Malkin, swing and a miss, and the Panthers have an odd man rush, 2-on-1, Samoskevich with Greer, and Samoskevich scores! Mackey, he looked it off, and every player, I've talked to over the last couple of years, hey, what do you remember about it? Now both cups. And every one of them says those last 10 seconds. Oh, score! Cole Schwimp got it to go through! The Panthers have tied the game.
Another successful forecheck.
Now, they weren't booing him in February, were they? On that Sunday morning in the Olympics. Here's Verhaeghe firing, score! And the Panthers get it on the power play.
Even closer to the Montreal net before he takes that shot.
Here comes Sabrango out of his own end. Has room up the middle and shoots, and Dovish kick save. Rebound, score! The Cats cash it in on the follow. Carter Verhaeghe's got his 25th of the year.
And that's his 4th in the last 5 games for Carter Verhaeghe.
Panthers continue against that Montreal top line to keep him quiet, and it's Cole Reinhardt again. Gets to it, gets in front, and he scores! What a goal by Cole Reinhardt. It would have been a penalty if he didn't find the back of the net, but he gives the Panthers a 2-1 lead. Like Porter Martel. All right, here's Boquist, the offensive zone, over to Forsling. There's a shot, score! It deflected in, that Luostarinen was out in front of the Panthers, reclaim their lead. Luostarinen for Greer. Out in front, Boquist, the chance, he scores! Jesper Boquist gets the Panthers on the board. It's a 2-goal game. Panthers down to 5 defensemen tonight and 9 forwards it's up to with the latest injuries. And here's Samoskevich with a chance. It just went wide. Luostarinen scores! 23 seconds in at 2. Puts the Panthers on the board.
Well, this play all starts in the neutral zone, and
Vinny Hinostroza. And now it's Sabrango up ahead for Cole Reinhardt. One-on-one with McCabe. Reinhardt uses the strength, drives it to the net. Is it in? It's a penalty coming up. And the puck is in the net. Reinhardt's got the goal. He thought it was in.
Wilmer Skug making some plays.
That 26-year-old. Nosek walks in. Score! And the Panthers have a 3-0 lead in Toronto.
Oh, that's a wicked whister there. In this arena, we've seen a number of examples.
Samoskevich got it to Greer. Back for Samoskevich. Score! Mackey makes it 4-2. Panthers in the 3rd.
We've seen that. Still looking for his first NHL goal.
Samoskevich has one tonight. Luostarinen has Greer, the empty netter. And the Cats go up 5-2, and that line has torched Toronto tonight with 3 goals and 8 points. Nyes at the blue line. Gregor's got it. He'll flip it. Nosek's going to get after it. The backhander. He's got a 2-goal game. 2nd of his career. First time since 2019. Rangers have 7. That's not very many either.
I'll take a guess. That would be Forsling and Buck.
Oh, they get a goal here. Cole Reinhardt off the rush. 1-0 Panthers.
Get in on the Panthers' defense.
Blocked. Samoskevich is going to get to it. Samoskevich moves in on quick. And he scores a beauty. Mackie Samoskevich is 6th in the last 9 games. Cross ice pass gets through. Jansen, his pass blocked away. Cunnin will play behind the net. Out in front, Reinhardt scores! Cole Reinhardt, 2nd of the game. Edmondson deep in his own zone. The pressure by Skug. Luostarinen gets in there. Get to centering Hinostroza and Skug, and they score! Vinny Hinostroza threw it out in front, and it beats Gibson.
Well, that puck had eyes.
Panthers trying to make it 3 straight this season against Detroit. And 3 out of 4 overall. Tkachuk for Cunnin, score! Oh, they play together as little kids in St. Louis, and now in the NHL, Tkachuk sets up his buddy. It's 2-0. As the quarterback on the man advantage. Gregor played ahead. Greer, then Gregor, stopped by Gibson. Wraparound attempt, score! It's A.J. Greer. It's 3-0 Panthers. Sent out in front. Skug behind the net. Puts it in front. Here's Benning with a chance. High. Bouncing puck behind Gibson. It's in. That might be Mike Benning's goal. If it is, it's the first of his career. And what a crazy way to get it. Mackey finds it along the boards. Drops it off Sabrango. Out in front. Benning's got another one. What a pass by Sabrango. It's a 5-0 Panther lead. These call-ups for the Panthers have really done a good job.
Yeah, and then you add in the game in Montreal as well.
Yep. Took it right down to the wire. Got a point. Alsher shoots. Deflected score. The Panthers have a half dozen. And a rookie has been in on all 6 goals. Tkachuk has Cunnin. Save, rebound. It's Reinhart. No, they say it didn't go over the goal line. Cole Reinhart with 4 in his last 3 games. Right to the end. Reinhart the steal, and the backhand is stopped. He centers for Cunnin. He scores.